Hello, my lovely viewers. How are you all doing today? Welcome to Smile with Seema. Today, I have, I'm so glad to invite a great personality. She's very strong, charming, and endearing too. She is a successful global entrepreneur and international professional coach. Her unique ability is getting people to take action in the real world to achieve success. Wow, that's really interesting. She's the CEO and founder of Grace Ladies organization and of the Professional Skill Development Hub of Singapore. She has a master's degree in botany with a specialization in plant pathology, and she currently stays in North Carolina, USA. So, may I have the pleasure to invite Miss Sona Pandey to Smile with Seema. Good morning to you since this is US, so it's morning out there. It's late
Yes,
evening for us
yes,
out
yes.
here. So, how are you doing?
Yes, good evening and good morning to all of you. And this is Sona here. And thank you so much, Seema, to introduce me in such a nice way.
My
I'm,
pleasure, my pleasure.
yeah, I'm really glad to come in this show. And really, I was also excited to come because
Wow.
whatever you are doing, it is really great. And it is somewhere like actually, it is the requirement also of current time where actually we are most of the time we are at home and we need such kind of shows where actually we can motivate ourselves and we can see the success stories of others.
Yes.
So I want to give a big clap to you and to
Also,
your show. It is really
thank you,
great,
thank you, thank you.
and
And
I'm
it's
really happy to be here with you.
thank
So
you.
thank you so much for inviting me.
My
And
pleasure. And of course, I'm so honored and truly it's a privilege to have you on board. You've been there for a very long time in my guest list. I said I will just go with the flow. So then finally I caught on to you. I said I'm nothing doing.
And
No
I
matter.
must say, Seema, one thing here, like your show name is Smile with Seema, and it is really, indicating your personality because always you have a smile on your face and you always give and spread the smile also for others. So it is really an awesome name of your show. I can say it is a perfect name, Smile with Seema. So
Thank
today
you.
I am smiling with Seema.
Oh wow! And I just hope I keep doing that. Like like it's. I mean, because I always feel why we should not smile. I mean, despite of we have so many issues, ups and downs in life. But this is one thing we should not stop is to smile, and not only within yourself. It is even within your surrounding, within the people who are so much required. Because I've seen people I've come across rather that they have so many things with them. There's nothing that which they don't lack, but one thing they lack is a smile. And I feel smile is such an expression. It can just like melt down somebody's heart. Just even if you walk through a road and you happen to bang into a stranger, just give a smile. You see that person immediately. You see the body language. I can guarantee you, she or he will definitely smile back. It's happened to me so many times.
It is a part of your personality, and definitely if you smile, then a lot of things happens like that. It is a kind. It works like a magic. So
Magic, yes, absolutely. I also truly agree with that. Yeah. So, wow, then I'm so happy. I mean, so excited actually. Like I have to really now get back to our talk show. We have gone slightly digress from our like digress from our the talk show. Well, so can you tell us the journey of Grace Ladies? I know it is your baby, it is your show, and I'm also a part of your show definitely for a few years from now. But I know how it is to you, so it will be very nice if you share your journey with our viewers. How is the Grace Lady formed, and how did you start, and your
yeah,
journey to form this organization.
most of the people, Seema, they know like Grace Ladies is a registered company. It is a big business, and 10 plus year I am doing this business. But for me, Grace Ladies is like same. as you said, like it is my baby. So, and it is growing very well. It is growing very well. So
Wow.
I'm happy
Wow.
to see the growth.
Right.
So it is something like that. Means it is very near to my heart, and I'm not taking it as a business or the money platform or something. I'm just taking it as it is my baby, and I'm working with that. So it is
Right.
really a great experience for me to start the Grace Ladies. um as you mentioned in my introduction also, like I'm a master's in botany, and I have done the research in the research organization on the global climate change studies of Himalayan environmental ecosystem. So I was the research scholar in the ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization in India. So I have done that project. So that
Okay.
was my very first journey after my
Okay.
education, after
Wow.
my masters in botany. I started my career as a research scholar. So my vision was very clear that time, that I will become a scientist or something, and I was started my journey like that in India. But yes, after marriage, there are a lot of things happen in your
No,
life,
no.
especially in case of
No,
men.
no, no.
So
Yes.
I never thought about any business or something like that, because it was not in my vision, it was not in my brain. But
Mm-hmm.
once I shifted to Singapore with my husband, then what happened actually? That time I couldn't get any kind of perfect job for me according to my profile, because I was from the pure science, masters in botany. It was, and everyone knows, like in the pure science, it is very a little difficult to get the job in Singapore, because they are
Mm-hmm.
more techy and
Okay.
more advanced studies and advanced things. So it was
Yes.
little bit difficult for me to get the job immediately. So I thought, okay, why not to see the other side? There is the
Mm-hmm.
other side, and
Mm-hmm.
the other side is your real passion. One thing
True.
is that, like, okay, I'm doing studies, I'm doing my academics and everything, and you created a picture for you. Okay, I will do that according to my education. That is our, most of the people, even 90% people, they just think like that. They never thought about their real passion, and same thing happened with me. Like
Right.
I also thought, like, okay, this is my academics, and these are, and I should go only in this way. But
Mm.
yes, one day I I was just chit chatting with my husband. I was talking about what I should do, and I'm really very depressed, because I am a very well educated woman, and I'm
Mm.
not getting any job and anything. How I will
Mm-hmm.
start my career, and I really want to
Absolutely.
do something.
I can
Then my
understand.
husband asked me, okay, so why you are not seeing the other things? What you just search it out, like what exactly you can, what is your real passion? Then I
Mm-hmm.
gave a thought on that day. Okay, yes, yeah, what exactly I can do without my academics, if I will
Yes.
put my all education and everything at one side, and then what exactly the real Sona, what
Mm.
exactly I want to do, and what exactly my real things, like from or my real interest, what
Right.
exactly I
Right.
want to do.
So you dig them up, like dug them up, and finally you like brought them on the like
Yeah.
on the
Came out
platform, like.
that, and then I realized, oh yes, from my childhood I was very passionate about the, the to socialize, or kind of like cultural things, or so many things I have done in my childhood. Also, even my school time, even I created a lot of events for my schools, my colleges, and I was very connected with my teachers, with my mentors. So that time, like, I realized, yeah, why not this kind of thing, we
Mm.
can do, or I can initiate something
You
like
start.
that also. Then what after that thought, like, I think within 1 to 2 weeks, I started this one. That was the February 2009. I started the very first, meetup of Grace Ladies with only 5 friends.
Mm.
This time I can say friends. I just
Friend.
invited 5 of my friends for the
Okay.
very first meeting of Grace Ladies. And I gave the name this Grace Ladies. I searched a lot, and I thought a lot what should be the name of. So I initiated it as a club, as a just
Hmm.
women's club, and
Hmm.
I made sure, like, okay, this should not be a kind of kitty party or something. Yes, kitty party. It is really good for women. We go there and we just meet with each
Just
other
chat, gossip, and that's it. Not
have
being constructive at all.
yeah, fun. So I thought, no, this one I will start as a club and just to initiate something few very motivating thing with the women. And
Right.
so I started it as a, Grace Ladies, with the Grace Ladies name, as a Grace Ladies Club. So very first I started the Grace Ladies Club, and initially it was known as the Grace Ladies Group, not
Okay.
exactly the club
Okay.
later on. So
Okay.
as a group with five of my friends, and then we started to meet up, and then I asked them, okay, what kind of talents they have. Then same story, like whatever I faced, they also faced the same thing. Then what I thought, okay, I should initiate a company. Then I registered a company with the same name, Grace Ladies, and then I started my journey. And fortunately, I got a very huge response, very good response from Singapore government side, because I initiated some of the projects for community
Projects.
centers in Singapore, and I
Okay.
connected with the Pupils Association Singapore. I started to work as a private operator of
Okay.
Pupils Association,
Hmm.
and I have done a lot of events with them, even
Hmm.
not like with the government, and with the like with private organizations also. So I started to tied up with them, and then started some kind of. So initially I started Grace Ladies with the objective of cultural education and event management. That
Hmm.
was the very first objective of Grace Ladies, to
The
spread cultural.
first step. Yeah.
Yeah,
First step. Yeah.
because now it is 10 plus years, so a lot of things has changed,
I,
right?
yeah.
But
Yeah. Absolutely.
yeah, but I started the Grace Ladies with this, like, two very first is Grace Ladies Club, to connect the women
Hmm.
from all over the Singapore,
Oh.
and to give them the space to
Okay.
showcase their talent
Hmm.
with this cultural education and event management. So
Hmm.
cultural education, I added all Indian cultural education.
Hmm.
So my company, Grace Ladies, was the pioneer for that in Singapore. Actually, that
Right.
time there was not lot of dance schools or these, or Indian Bollywood, or
Cultural, all
not
related cultural, yeah, cultural programs and all.
my Grace Ladies was the pioneer that time. Nobody was doing this kind of work, so
Oh.
it was really an awesome experience for me. And I got a lot of response from many organizations also, to because it was very first time we were showcasing only the Indian cultural things. So I
Correct.
created a lot of cultural educational programs. I created a lot of cultural activities and cultural events, especially
Hmm.
like Deepavali and kids Deepavali, and so many different aspects I showcased over there. So it was very interesting
Oh.
for
Or,
Singapore.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
a lot
exactly.
of people
Get to know more on the of the Indian fraternity and what like
yeah.
what culture we consist of and
And Singapore is very good in all these things. Like if you are showcasing something related to your culture and everything,
a lot of encouragement, support,
they always encourage and promote you
support.
to spread it more and to give the more knowledge about it. So same thing they did with my organization also, and
Okay.
I was lucky to get the lot of you know
Response and like people
yeah.
and I'm sure people took so much of like participated. I could see that. I've
Yeah,
seen your profile right from the
I,
beginning
yeah,
and
and
where you reached.
I was very happy to get the response. Not only the Indian peoples, even
But
from
even,
all the
yes, yes,
Malay and
all. Yes.
Chinese, everyone
Of the
was.
nationalities as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really amazing. That's really, really
yeah. So
amazing.
that was my very first starting, which was your question, like how I started the Grace Ladies. Now I am doing a lot of things. Like now, Grace Ladies is growing very well. not only in Singapore, even globally. We have
Okay.
10,000 plus ladies network in all over the world now. We
Wow.
have the Grace Ladies now. Grace Ladies Club has converted to Grace Ladies Global Club.
Mm.
So that is the one thing. And
Wow.
business, there are a lot of business we are doing. We have the Grace Ladies Online Self Employment School. The short name is GLOSS, where
Mm.
actually we are providing the self employment education to the women
Mm.
uh, to all over the world. Even we have lot of registrations from on the different courses, because
Mm.
all courses are the business courses.
Process,
So
right.
very first is the like thing is like, okay, you are skilled in something. Maybe you are a very good dancer, or maybe you are a very good beautician or something. But the thing is that how you will run your business, that is the most important thing to
Yes.
learn
So
for
we
a
will
woman.
do the training for all that kind of,
Yeah.
to
So
upgrade your
our
skills.
Grace Ladies online self-employment school is completely focused on that, to give the self-employment training to them, how they can, a woman can be self-employed. So that is we are doing, and we have a lot of other programs. We have online events. We are uh, very soon we are going to initiate that Grace Ladies Global Academy, where we will give the the honorary doctorate and honorary master's program to
Wow.
the women. So that is also we are going to start. And we have a lot of other Facebook pages, and we have a lot of other social media pages. So you can go anywhere, even you can search on Google Grace Ladies
Right.
Singapore, you will
Yes.
get a lot
Yeah.
of information over there.
Yes, of course, I know about it, and you're doing wonders. I know that it's not
And
only Singapore,
continuously,
globally.
yeah,
Yes,
continuously I'm doing work on that. And I'm lucky somewhere, I can say, because I have the friends like Seema. I
thank you,
have,
thank
who
you
are
so much.
always promoting to Grace Ladies, and who are always the part of Grace Ladies. And
Yes,
I
yes,
must say to all the viewers of Smile with Seema, that Seema is also a Grace Ladies Global Club member. So she is also doing amazing,
thank
and
you
she's
so
always involved in our all events and programs. And we both are very good friends, and we both are doing very well in our
much.
companies also.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. That's a very nice, kind words from you. I mean, I'm really, really, really
If
elated.
I'm saying a lot of
Very
things,
elated.
because Grace
Very
Ladies, as I
elated.
told you, it is a long journey, and it
Yeah,
is somewhere
of course.
near
And
to my
we're
heart.
not
So
we are friends from one aspect, but we are professionals also from the other aspect. So we
yeah,
have not we have not kind of entwined those together. We have handled
exactly.
the friendship in one aspect and professionally also another aspect. That's also it's an art, to do that. Sometimes so happen when you're friends and when you get into business, then the rapport is not made. But thankfully, here the rapport built over the years. So I'm really blessed with from that perspective, giving the right kind of signal from both of us to each other. So coming to
Yes,
the second question, in your opinion, how easy or difficult is it to empower women? I mean, what's your take on that?
it
What do
is
you
really
suggest?
very interesting question, and I am happy to answer on that, because I met with
Hmm.
lot of women in my 10 plus year journey, and I have done lot
Right.
of meetings with only with ladies, with women. So very first thing is that we all women are same.
Hmm.
All women are same. Doesn't matter which country, which race, which whatever.
Absolutely.
We
Totally
all
agree.
are,
Totally agree.
and we all are passionate. We all have our own abilities. If
Hmm.
we recognize those abilities, those passionate skills, then definitely we can grow anywhere, and we can do anything.
Exactly. Very,
The
very
thing is that
yes.
your question was empower, right? How
Hmm.
to
Empower.
like,
Yeah. How easy or difficult you think it is?
easy or difficult? Yeah,
Difficult it can be.
it depends on the particular woman, because I have
Hmm.
done with work with lot of women. And most of women, like I can say, like, positive and negative both, because it is our own mindset, how we are
Mindset.
working on. I'm always with a positive mindset. If I'll say to anyone, okay, yes, we can do that, means it is my positive. But sometimes there are little challenge
Mm,
according to that particular person ability,
mm,
or the thought process, or the mindset, or I can say like childhood blueprints. It is
mm,
also
mm.
impact.
Yes,
So
yes.
you know for see, to work with women, I can say it is a little bit difficult
Challenging.
than,
Yes,
yeah,
very, very
difficult than
challenging.
men, because I what I found like once we start anything with any woman, they have their own willpower to do something.
Right.
They are very
They
uh,
have their own perspective in life.
own,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
own perspective, and very tough to convince.
Convince them. Yes.
Okay, yes, we can do that, or what. And yeah, there is very one more important thing here. Most of the women are impacted uh, from their family.
Mm. It's a very
Actually,
thin line, actually.
yeah.
It's a very thin
So
line.
I'll give you one example. Like suppose, okay, if I'll talk with any woman, I just told them, okay, you can do this. We have this. You can initiate this event. We can do this.
Mm,
And we'll create some, earning roadmap or something like that. These
mm,
are
mm,
okay. Fine. She's perfect. Okay, I'm good. I will
mm,
do that. But
mm,
once she will go back to home, then
mm.
what happened? She discussed with all these things with
And
husband,
house
or maybe
members, yeah.
father, or maybe mother, because this is the so actually the decision power, the self
Yes.
decision power is
I mean,
very
they're unable to make it. They have to like go
rare.
through somebody
Yeah,
else to
rare
make
in the
it.
woman case.
Yes.
They
Yes.
just impacted through the other mind,
Mm.
other minds in their.
Basically, they are controlled by the family. The mind is controlled by the family.
I can not say controlled, I
Mm.
say impacted.
Mm.
Like they just think they are very caring. Women are always very caring.
Okay.
They just think, "Oh, if I will initiate something, it should not impact anything on my
Family.
family or near about, or
Correct.
the people who are
Mm.
around me." So they're
Mm.
very you know uh, caring in this case. So they have the very less decision making capability,
Mm.
basically.
Mm.
So somewhere in her mind, okay, yeah, I can do this, is my way, this is, yes, I can do this one. But somewhere, if the family member or anyone in the family, I cannot say only a husband, maybe the children's, maybe the
Any
father
other
or mother,
members,
anyone, if
anybody.
they will say, oh, no, 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 this is very risky for you, this is not good for you, and it
Mm.
is very challenging for you, how you will manage with your kids, how you will manage this thing with your professional life, so you should not jump on. So like, they never,
Demotivating kind of
yeah,
situation
something,
could be
I
happening.
cannot say a suggestion. See, it
Correct.
is not a kind of, I cannot say demotivating, it is a kind of suggestion according to them. So
Mm.
what a woman just focused, she just realized, okay, yeah, this is the right, he or she is saying whatever he or she is saying, it
Right.
is perfect for me, I should do that. So
Okay.
so actually a woman just forget about, like, okay, what exactly my ability or my things, or it should be my decision, and it should be my passion, I can
Yes.
go further with that. So these kind of challenges are very common in I cannot say only Indian, even in
Yeah,
all,
it's global. It's
in all
global.
places,
I
because I
agree.
met with many women from other countries, even within Singapore,
Yes,
Malay,
they
Chinese,
are
other places also. So
they
it
are
is
even worse
common
cases
for, yeah, it is common
for women,
statement for all women.
all
So we
women.
are
Right.
very much caring and very
Mm.
much impacted through our surrounding. We
Yes, we
never
get too
think
attached. Like we get too attached to our
very much
family.
attached.
So it's
Yeah.
very difficult for us to get detached. I guess that's how we are designed. Nature has designed us that way. That's why.
Yeah. So caring, so our caring nature, somewhere it is very good.
Very good.
Somewhere it is harmful also.
Yes. Caring becomes overbearing. Actually,
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yes. Even I am also impacted for that. If I'll take any decision in my any company, Grace Ladies, PhD Hub, anyone, like, if I take any decision, and if someone in my family just they suggest me, okay, no, this is not good for you, and I think this is not the right time, or this, so I also give a second thought on that. Yeah, this one, but I'm very somehow I'm very determined in my things, and so
Mm,
very. I think my suggestion for all women is, if you feel that it is for you,
mm.
then you just listen to you first. Listen
Right.
to you.
Yourself, yes.
Yeah, you should listen to family also. I cannot say not, but yes, you should convince to them. You
Mm,
should showcase them. You should take some time also. Like you can say to them, okay, give me some time to work
mm,
on this. Maybe
mm.
it is not it. Maybe it would not be 100% successful or something, but just
Right.
give me a trial.
Right.
Let me do
Give it a shot. Yes.
trial.
Give it a shot. Yeah.
So I
Very
think
true.
that would be the best part, and I suggested to many women. And
Mm,
nowadays, whoever are doing our online courses, and this one, the self
mm,
employment courses, I
mm,
always
mm.
taught them, okay, you should, first you should create your vision, what exactly
Mm.
you want to
You
do, and
want.
you are very 100% confirm, okay, yeah, I can do that, then just go ahead and
Yes.
just try to convince your family. Maybe you just ask some time,
Mm.
and if you will get success, then definitely they will come with you.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
You
so
basically just
that
take
is
the
only
plan.
the Seema.
Yeah.
The answer is that is only the difficult part with women.
Yes. To take the plunge.
Otherwise we all
Take the
women are
plunge. Yes. It's just taking the plunge is difficult, but once you take it, then there is no looking back. To tell
yeah.
you very, very frankly, I mean, even when I was thinking of this chat show, even I was in two minds. Should I go ahead with it? Will I be able to handle it? There's so many do's and don'ts and pros and cons. Though everybody is very supportive in my house, you know how my husband, my family is. I don't need to even ask them. But it was I who was asking myself. I needed permission from myself before before I take permission from anybody else, that will I able to handle it? Because it's something where I'm going live. I'll be going public. It is not sitting down and chatting indoors, right? So I'm
Yeah.
going public. There are people watching me. So am I in a position to not to be a mockery to others? So I
Yes.
had to first convince. I had to first generate that confidence in me, which is
Yes.
not easy.
Yes.
Which is
Yes.
not
Not
easy,
so
mind you.
easy. And one
And
thing is here, Seema, our all family, like, doesn't matter, husband and father, mother, sister, brother, or children, whoever, they are always they will always stand with you.
yes,
Don't,
yes,
you never think like that they will not stand with you. They will,
absolutely.
because they are also very
They
worried
also
about you.
realize, yeah,
Yeah,
they
but
realize
the
you're
thing is
important
that
for
they
them
are
for good.
also worried about you, that
Yes,
there should not be any mess for you in the future. That's why
mm,
they are, they give you this kind of
mm,
suggestions or something.
mm,
So don't take that kind
mm,
of thing or those suggestions in the negative way or
right.
demotivating way.
Yes,
Even you just think about it, and if you are confirmed or if you are confident for your
mm,
work, you just
mm,
try to convince them. That's
yes,
all.
that's what.
Yeah, that is
So,
only the solution. That is
yes.
the real solution.
Yeah, there is no this way. You have to take your own standing. Even if anybody tells you that
And
you have to be super sure about yourself. Yes, I can do it. I believe in yourself. That's a very
Yeah.
important.
And
You have to believe
always believe
believe
that
in
they are
yourself.
always with you. They are
Yes,
always with
yes,
you. They are always, supporting for you. So you should have that belief in your brain and in your heart. Then
exactly.
definitely,
Yeah.
yeah, you can grow further.
Okay. Now, please share your experience on being a professional coach. How did you find this part? Now, I mean, of course, you're with Grace Lady, that was
Yes.
background, art and cultural. Now, this is coming into academics. So now it's you being a professional coach. You are teaching out there. So how was that experience?
Yes, yes. Actually, I started my journey as a professional coach, as a international professional coach in 2014.
Mm.
Once I started my another company, that is Professional Skill Development Hub
Obvious.
in India.
Mm.
So very first, what I did actually, I completed my money and you graduation from
Mm.
US,
Mm.
and it changed my life somewhere. I can say it
Okay.
impacted a lot on my decisions, on my abilities, and not only my new company, PhD Hub, even my Grace Ladies also.
Okay.
I did I learned a lot of things during that graduation, and
Mm.
uh, then I decided, okay, yes, this is also a real passion for me,
Mm.
because somewhere I am, very passionate to connect peoples, and
Mm.
I want to be socialized, and I want to support to the peoples
Right.
different ways. So once I learned that thing, and it was really an amazing program, and I thought, okay, yes, I can do this one, and I should do that.
Mm.
Then
Mm.
I started this PhD Hub, Professional Skill Development Hub, and I want to mention one name here, that is Dr. Aziza Jalaluddin.
Yes. Yes. I
She
will.
is
Amazing
an
lady.
amazing lady. She's an
Mm.
amazing woman, and she introduced me about this program, Money and
Mm.
You Graduation, because I
Mm.
was not, yeah, as I told you, Seema, I was not with the business mindset, and
Right.
related to something money or something, how to create that,
Yes.
um,
Of course.
how to
Understand.
earn the money through your business. And it was really very challenging for me that time. Once I
Mm.
started, yeah, I
Yes.
received a lot of offers from, even from the government side of private organization for the programs, events, and these all things. But somewhere I was always scared for to ask for the money.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
So, oh, this one is very high. If I will ask for $5,000 or $10,000, oh, it's very
True.
hard.
True.
How I will do like that.
Yes.
So
I
it
know. I
was
know.
not so easy for me to deal with money within business. Within
Mm.
business, and
Mm.
for a business, it is very important to learn about the money,
Right.
how to deal with the money, because
Deal
that's
with money.
the basic part of your business, how you will spend or how you will,
Capital. Yes.
yeah.
Absolutely. You have
So
to be very
how
thorough
will
with it.
gain, how you will gain, how, if you will lose something, then how you will cover on all these things. So this is
Mm.
very important to understand. So
True.
as I told you, in my journey, in my academics, I never learned all these things.
Mm.
So Aziza realized that yes, my business has the potential
Mm.
with Grace Ladies,
Mm.
but I can do better than this. Yeah.
Mm.
So then she suggested me to do this program, Money and You, and then I did that program in 2013 somewhere in between,
Okay.
and after that,
Okay.
to 2014, I started my another company. Uh,
Mm.
yeah. So your question was how I started my career
Mm.
as a professional coach. So
Mm.
that was the starting point,
Okay.
where after my money and your graduation, I did some of other certifications related to this professional coaching. I did
Fantastic.
personality coaching, I did the life coaching, and these all certifications I have done. And within my organization, I created few of the programs related to
Mm.
professional education,
Mm.
related to personality. So these
Mm.
all I have done. I created programs for the colleges, for the corporates, and I
Nice.
started to tied up with some of the colleges, some of the
Colleges and
corporates within India.
educational, so yeah, all educational academies and all.
These all.
Wow.
So I started my journey as a professional coach like that, and somewhere I can say Aziza played a very important role here.
Mm.
She suggested me to do that, and she actually gave me a thought. Okay, yes, so now you have this skill, you can motivate to the peoples, you
Mm.
can be a life coach, and
Mm.
you can be a professional coach because you have the skill
Mm.
to work on that and to
Work on
give
that.
the right path to the, especially
Mm.
to the students. You can motivate them. Then
Mm.
I realized, yes, I can do. Then once I started my company PhD Hub, and I started my center in India.
Hmm.
That time I did a lot of workshops and
Hmm.
seminars in the colleges, schools, and so many institutions, IT colleges. So I went over there as a coach, and it was really an awesome
Good
experience for
experience.
me.
Very good
Yeah.
experience.
So I
True.
then I realized, oh yes, this is real me. This is real. So now, yeah, cultural education. Yes, this is also a part, but there is a question, Seema, always,
Hmm.
like many of the women, they ask to me, like, how to recognize your passion.
Hmm.
We talk a lot about the passion. Yeah, this is so, but sometimes we are unable to find out that
Hmm.
passion.
Hmm.
So, how you can find out that passion? So, the answer is you need to go out of box. You need
Hmm.
to think about it, and
Out of box, yes.
yeah,
In
you
a
need
comfort
to,
zone. Move out
yeah,
of your comfort zone.
you should somewhere you should do some kind of dare.
Correct,
You just
correct.
do the same, like you have the dual mind to start this
Yeah,
channel.
yes. Taking a risk. You have to
Yeah,
take a risk.
so always, you should go out and you just initiate something. Once you will start, then you will internally you will realize, like, yeah, this is the right for me, or this is
Hmm.
wrong for me.
Yes, you don't even realize. True.
That is only the
Self-realization,
way
you can
to
say it.
recognize your
Yes.
real passion, because most of the
True.
time we don't know what exactly we want in our life, what
Yes,
exactly the
absolutely.
real passion in our life. So that is
True.
very important to recognize. And the path
Hmm.
is the right path is either you do some kind of trainings, you
Hmm.
just take some kind of trainings from the coaches,
Hmm.
expert coaches.
Hmm.
Like me, I also took some trainings and programs from the and from I did some kind of programs, international programs. Then I realized, oh yeah, this is my passion. Yeah, I should
Hmm.
do that, and I can initiate something like that.
Hmm. Hmm.
Or you just go out and just give a chance to you,
Hmm.
give a chance to you, whatever you want to do, just give a chance to you,
Hmm.
and just see, like, it is okay for you or not.
Hmm.
So that is,
Yeah.
yeah,
Complete,
important.
completely agree because if because see we are like the regular system. We go to school, we educate ourselves, then we go to a college or university, then we
Mm.
graduate, then we do post graduation, then we take up a job. But these you're doing is you're going with the flow with the system. But an actuality, you really don't know where is your passion lying. You don't
No,
understand if you don't put yourself to test. You have to take the plunge to understand. And if you feel you have some good skills, you could be a good speaker, you could be a dancer, you could be a makeup artist, or whatever. So many things. Apart from your mainstream education, because in school in our Indian society we are not specialized, unlike in Europe countries. If you're good in suppose if I'm a good speaker, I can specialize more on speaking or dancing. I can. In our country it's not, how the India system is. You have to study everything. You like it, you don't like it, you may
you
use
have to.
yeah, you have to do it. So in the bargain you forget like what is your passion, and the quality which you have is subdued. So you have to again brush it up, and then bring it later up in life. And with
And that is
compassion.
also, yeah. And here, actually, I want to add one more thing. Like, once you realize, okay, this is your passion, this is your passionate skill, that
Hmm,
is not enough for you.
exactly.
You need to learn more. You need to do
Yes.
some trainings.
Yes.
Most of the times, Seema, it is very common.
Hmm.
Even I can say, especially in the Indian culture or
Society. Yes.
Asian culture, that yes, they once they realize that is my passion, they just start directly. Oh, this
Yes.
is my passion. I should, yeah, directly. Yeah, I can do this. I can.
Correct.
If you
Correct.
will start directly without learning, then there
Yes.
are a lot of
Knowledge.
challenges. And I can say this from my own journey. Once I started Grace Ladies, I started without any learning.
Hmm.
That was the reason in the initial 2 3 years I didn't get any kind of that much growth,
Hmm. And
because I
importance.
was not very
Yeah.
trained, I was not
Yeah.
very well
People don't
trained.
acknowledge
And
you also.
so my
Yes.
suggestion to all women, even all people, if you have your passion, if you know your passion and you want to initiate something, first you find out a coach. First, you do the trainings. First, you
Mm,
set up your mindset with that. Then
mm,
you initiate your business or company. Don't
mm,
jump directly because
mm.
Seema, you heard a lot. Like there are a lot of failures. People just
Correct.
they jump directly, they invested, they think like, okay, money is everything. If I have that much money, I can initiate, I can buy everything, and I can initiate any kind of business. But it
Mm,
is not true. Your
mm,
self training and your it is same like if I want to become a doctor, if I
right.
want to become an engineer, I have to
Correct.
do some studies on that. Then only
Right.
I can be expert or I can get a job on that.
Right.
Same here.
Absolutely.
If you want to initiate any business or any kind of company or something, then definitely you have to do some kind of trainings. You should find
Mm,
out some coaches. You should find out some kind of professional trainings related to that particular passion. Then
mm,
only you start your business, and
right.
that is the reason behind where I started this Grace Ladies online self-employment school,
Mm,
because
mm,
I saw that most of the women they think, okay, I know cooking, I can start the cooking business. I know
correct.
dance, I can start the dance business. And actually, this is not the real thing.
Way to start. Right.
You will not earn the money because that is
Mm,
the why you want to start the business, why you want to start a company, because definitely you want to add
good.
some
More value to
financial,
your,
yeah,
yeah, more value to
financial
your.
thing for you in your life. Yeah, you want
Mm,
to add some kind of money in your, or I can say passive income for you, right?
correct.
So if you don't have any if passion is the one thing, yeah, this is your passion, but how to earn the money through your passion, that
That's
is
a
another story, that is the
with
another.
proper training. Yes, yeah, absolutely. I agree with you completely. Yeah, absolutely.
And same thing because it is my own experience. Once
Mm,
I did a lot of trainings.
mm,
I found some of the coaches for me. I did
mm,
that training. I created a proper roadmap for my companies, and now I'm doing a lot.
now you're
I'm doing well in my all companies, and
company.
I'm doing a global business. I'm a global entrepreneur. Why? Because
Mm,
I left Singapore, shifted to USA, but it is not impacting somewhere in my companies, in my
mm.
business. Why?
Yes,
Because I'm
stays the
trained.
same. Yeah,
Because
the
I'm
consistency
trained.
stays the same. The consistency stays the same. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. We're coming to this question only. So now that you have recently moved to USA from Singapore, so how was your transition? Like obviously, like you said, you just said just some time back then there was no kind of a disturbance. You know, the consistency
Yeah,
stayed the
because
same and you
as
continue.
yeah, as I told you, like it is very important as a business person to train yourself how you
Mm,
will, because business is not a kind of like you just start and then somewhere you should stop.
continue. Yeah.
Yeah, if you determine that yes you want to do, means it's a long term goal, it is a
Right.
long term journey in your
Yes.
life. So
Yes. Yes.
you if you feel like okay, yes, I have money, 2 3 year you will run your business and then shut it down, then there is
No.
nothing, right?
Then it makes no sense.
Nobody think like that. Yeah,
Yes.
but it happens.
Mm.
Yeah, it happens because they don't have the proper knowledge about it. So
Mm.
I was very, I can say I was very successful to, once to successful my set up all the business in a proper way
Mm.
without disturbance
Mm.
during the shifting from Singapore to USA.
Yes. Yes.
Because I was well trained on that.
Mm.
I created a proper roadmap on that.
Mm.
It was very important for me to shift from
Mm.
Singapore to USA because due to some family reasons, my son's studies and all this, so it was not. I was not in the situation to ignore it or to okay, yeah, I should not, because my businesses was running very well in Singapore that time, and
Mm.
it was a big caution for me how I will work on that. Then I started. Then I told to my husband, yeah, okay, you go first. I will come after 1 year. I will
Mhm.
settle down everything. I will design the proper roadmap for my business. Then only I will come. Then
Join. Yeah.
you know very well, like I was there for 1 year once
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
husband shifted here.
Yes.
Then I created a proper system on that. I shifted many programs, many of my things online. I learned a lot of technology part, how to deal, how to work on that. So
Mm.
everything I designed by
Mm.
myself, because I was not in situation to shut down everything and to
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah,
he
makes
was
sense
not,
also.
and it
And,
was,
and luckily now everything is online. So you know that since we are, it's an advantage also. You can do so many things online, like and fortunately because of COVID, everything has come back to it has fallen to online only, depending on online.
yeah,
So
yes,
that
yes.
also, of course, it's a very
So
good
actually,
opportunity.
it was in my roadmap, it was in my design that I will shift my all business online, because it was really difficult for me to deal
Mhm.
the any business in India and Singapore from USA
Right,
offline, because
right, right.
it was very difficult. So I created the programs, I talked with my instructors and everything. I appointed some of the instructor with me, and I
Mm.
designed out all the online programs and
Mm.
even online events also I designed.
Mm.
Last year we have done 5 events, 5 online events
Yes.
in
Wow.
high school.
And in one of them, even I was there. I think it was in
Yeah,
Mother's Day.
yes.
I cannot
And this
forget
year we
that.
have done this International Women's Day
Yes.
2021. You
Yes.
were one of our speaker.
Yes.
So I designed actually. Your question was how was that?
The
You know,
transition from
yeah,
Singapore to USA.
from Singapore to USA. I can say it was very smooth,
Very
because
good.
I was very planned. In
Yeah.
case of my
That just was
business,
the reason.
yeah,
Because
it
you
was
were all organized. When you moved,
well
everything was very
organized.
organized.
Well
Very good.
organized. It was
Fantastic.
not a
Very good.
sudden kind of decision or something.
Yes.
My husband, because uh, he told me, actually, that's why I'm saying, if you will say and if you will share your things with your family, definitely they will stand with you. It
Yes.
was
Yes.
not so easy for him to
Mm.
come here and live here for 1 year without family.
Yes.
It
Yes. Which
was
is
really
so difficult.
challenging. But
Very difficult.
once I convinced him and I told him, like, okay, no, I cannot leave my business at all. I'm not in a stage to shut down everything.
Mm.
Give me some time. I will work on that. I'll design everything. Then definitely I'll
Mm.
come.
Absolutely, because
Yeah.
time is a factor. Everything takes time also. Even to shut down or you continue or whatever, everything takes time. So there's a big
And
time aspect
yeah,
in
and now the positive thing
that.
with my businesses or with my companies are that uh, I'm doing the global business.
Mm.
I'm not fixed in any country or something like that, because
Mm.
once I shifted from Singapore to USA, it was a big
Big
movement for
jump.
me.
Yeah, big jump.
Even in
Yes.
my mind also, then I thought,
Yes.
oh, if suppose if I'll maybe in future I need to shift again in any other country, then what will happen? Then
Yes.
how I will deal the things,
Yes.
right?
Manage.
Because as a businesswoman, I don't want to shut down anything, because
Yes.
this is
Yes.
my core, where actually I invested 10 plus years in all the things. Now
Right. Right.
yeah,
It's
I cannot.
possible to, even to start is so difficult.
It is
Shutting
so,
down is easy. Starting is difficult.
starting is very
Very
difficult,
difficult. Yes, I know that. Very
very
difficult.
difficult.
I mean, really,
These
I'm
lot
amazed.
of
I'm
changes.
truly amazed with your determination and your,
Yeah.
the kind of tenacity you have made. It's really
So now
remarkable.
the positive thing is, like, I can deal my business globally. I converted my all business online. I created all the programs online. I have my own properly and well designed programs.
Mm.
And it is actually I'm selling not only in Singapore. So now I'm not limited to
Yes.
only
So
Singapore or
global.
India. Yeah,
Global.
it's global. And
Right.
I registered also my companies in India as an Indian entity in Singapore, and very soon I'm going to do the same thing in USA also. So it
Right.
is a kind of a complete proper roadmap, business
Yes.
roadmap for the global business. So
Mm.
now I can say I'm a global entrepreneur and my business
Mm.
is, and you know very well, like it's a long story, and I have done a lot of work on that.
Yes, oh yes, absolutely. And you're still doing it. You're still doing wonders. So, what message would you like to give to the viewers on upliftment through your Grace Ladies Foundation? Of course, most of the things they've already mentioned, but like just on your way out, like there's little more motivating, especially to women, because we know how women, like how you mentioned, some time ago. So, but even nevertheless, like still, I would like to want you to share what your view on upliftment through your Grace Ladies Foundation to all the women.
Yeah.
Anything
Yes,
in
I'm excited
particular?
for that because very first I want to say, like, give to the world the best you have, and the
Mm,
best will come back to you.
mhm.
So
Very, very,
that
very
is
well
my
said.
message. So whatever best you have, just try to share that, try to spread it. Like Seema,
Mm,
smile with Seema. She is spreading smile to it, and definitely she will also get a smile.
yes,
So this
absolutely.
is like the real
Thank you.
meaning of this. Give to the world the best you have, and the best will come back to you. That is the
Mm,
thing. Second thing is that you should learn how to convert your passion
mm,
into profit.
mm,
Passion is one thing. We are passionate in many things. Maybe
mm.
you will find out, okay, 10 or 15 in your list, you are passionate.
True.
But you
Right.
need to find out few of your passion which you can convert into profit. And if you will find out that answer,
Mm,
or you will work on that, then definitely you can be able to
mm,
create a passive income for you, and it will
mm,
add a lot of value
mm,
in your life.
mm,
So my suggestion, or I can say, my message to all
mm,
women is to find out your passion, and you just learn how you can work further on that. And
mm.
it is very important to find a coach for you.
Right.
It is not so easy, believe me,
Mm,
it is not so
mm.
easy. I
Right.
also faced a lot of challenges because in my
Mm,
initial journey, 2 3 years, I
mm,
was not mentored from
mm,
anyone. So it was
mm,
very challenging for me to settle
mm,
down my things. But
mm.
yes, if you have any plans, or if you are already doing or owning or running your business, then
Right.
you just go and you want to go for the next level, then you
Mm,
have to find out some kind of professional trainings
mm.
and some kind of business skill trainings, or maybe
Right.
some kind of coach who can give
Mm,
you the coaching on that, who can guide
mm,
you how you can grow your
mm,
things. Then
mm.
you actually you will skip these two
Right.
3 years, challenging years in your
Right.
life. So you will just start on the success roadmap. You will start your journey on the success roadmap.
Right.
So
Right.
passion, just learn how to convert your passion into
Mm,
profit.
mm.
Doesn't matter it is from any professional coach or it is any kind of professional training. So this is my
Yes.
message to all women, and be determined, um, be self-confident. If you
Mm,
have any kind of determination that yes,
mm.
or you are very sure from your
Right.
inside, from your inner
Mm,
soul, that yeah, I can do that, then
mm,
just go ahead. You just tell to your family, you just convince them or
mm,
ask some time to work on
mm,
that. If you
mm.
will do that, I'm sure you can do that. And please, um, ignore all kind of excuses in your life,
Right.
because sometimes we have a lot of excuses, means maybe
Mm,
I'm too old to do that, or I
mm,
have the children's, I have the young children's, or I have a lot of family responsibility, or I'm
mm,
already doing a job. So these kind of
mm.
excuses, common excuses. So
Mhm.
Please avoid these excuses. If you feel you should do that, just do that. So that is my
Mhm.
message. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow, fantastic. Really, very, very, very impressive. I mean, you have really opened, I guess, to a viewer's visions also, who didn't also think of planning. But I think after hearing about your journey, your inspiring story, I'm sure our viewers will definitely think, I mean, differently, maybe from your vision only, so that that will help them to grow and think over again about differently about their passion and about their if they want to really want to do it. I'm sure your words should help all the viewers out there. I mean, it was lovely to have you, Miss Sona. It was really a pleasure, and
Thank you so much.
you have
And
really
recently,
come so far. I
yeah,
mean, really, all, it's really remarkable with your determination, with your tenacity, despite of you start from where you started and you've come this far, and now you've moved from one continent to another. There also, like you're doing wonders. You're going by leaps and bounds. That is so wonderful. So thank you so much. It was
thank
truly
you.
a privilege to have you on board, and
Thank you so much, Seema. Thank you so
yeah,
much,
keep
and best wishes
inspiring.
for your future.
Yes,
And
yes,
yes, I want to say to all your viewers that if they want to know more about the Grace
yes,
Ladies, then they
yes,
can go to our website, that is
mm,
thegraceladies.com,
yes,
the
yes,
graceladies.com. Or if they want to know more about my another company, that is Professional Skill Development Hub, they can go to my another website, that is the psdhubasia.com,
mm, mm,
psd hub
yes,
asia.com. They can go and visit over there. They can check out what kind of courses over there. And yes,
mm,
somewhere it can add value if you want to
yes, in your life, yeah,
passionate for your skill, then definitely you can find out some of the courses over there. And
that's
thank you so much, Seema.
pleasure.
Definitely.
Keep inspiring, keep empowering. And viewers, you've already heard. If anybody is interested, I think, and you should now, just think otherwise and get onto the right track, and you know where to contact if you want to think of starting a business, growing your business, or doing something other than a business. For me, you have a lot of options to see into her program. So I'm sure you should at least give it a shot, and I'm sure you can again all do wonders the way Miss Sona has done for herself. So why not like follow on her footsteps? So thank you once again to be
One
with
more
me.
thing, Seema, here we should mention to all your viewers that very soon we are going to start this like minutes for grooming
Yes, yes,
together.
yes.
Yeah,
That,
so
that I'm very looking forward to that.
yeah,
So
let's see what. Yeah, so very soon we will update you. Seema will
starting,
update
yes.
you, and
So you have to
definitely
wait
we will.
with your bated breath. So we'll
Yeah,
be there very soon. It's somewhere around the corner. We're just working on that. So
yes,
nice.
yes.
So great.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much once
Thank
again.
you, Seema. Thank you. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
Bye. Take care and all
Yeah.
the best. So, viewers, you have heard from such an inspiring stories, inspiring lady, and what more we can want. This is my platform. I try and get these kind of fantastic personalities. Where we can learn. I mean, even I'm learning on my day-to-day basis from the talk shows. And please keep watching my chat shows. Tune in. I'll get as many as inspiring people on my chat shows. Kindly like, share, and comment on my Fashion Nova page. Be happy, be healthy, get yourself vaccinated, and very soon I'll be getting another great personality to my show. So hope to see you soon. Until then, take care. Cheers. Bye for now. Bye. Thank you so much. Bye. Bye.